The 3 forbidden Stoic rituals. Marcus Aurelius used to hack his brain. In 167 AD, the Emperor of Rome, Marcus Aurelius, penned a series of private notes not meant for the world. He wrote them alone, in blood and silence, during war and plague. And buried inside was a ritual so potent, modern scholars refuse to teach it. Why? Because it reveals a truth no one wants to admit. Stoicism was never about calm quotes or morning affirmations. It was mind control. Here's how the last great emperor hacked his brain, and how you can steal it. Part 1. Premeditatio malorum. The dark visualization. Forget gratitude journals. The first Stoic technique wasn't comfort, it was fear. The Stoics called it premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Every night, before sleep, Marcus Aurelius imagined catastrophe, not passively, but vividly. He didn't just think of losing his family. He watched them die. He didn't just imagine defeat. He tasted the blood in his mouth. Why would a man do this? Every single night. Because he knew. The brain can't tell the difference between imagination and reality. A 2023 UCLA study confirmed it. Vividly imagining traumatic events rewires the amygdala, the fear center. Exposure lowers the spike. But Aurelius wasn't just exposing himself. He was programming himself to be unshakable. Secret twist: the sense ritual. Most modern Stoics skip this part. But buried in his personal journals, a forgotten entry changed everything. Aurelius didn't just imagine loss, he hallucinated it. He smelled the ashes, felt the cold skin of a dead child, heard the funeral chants echoing in stone halls. Today, neuroscientists call this embodied simulation. It's the backbone of PTSD treatment. Soldiers now use it in virtual reality therapy to rewire their trauma. But Aurelius did it with nothing but his mind. This was his first law of mental programming. If you don't confront the nightmare, your mind will obey it. But if you simulate it, taste it, rehearse it, you own it. Part 2. Sympathia. The cosmic connection. The second law is stranger, more mystical. While modern Stoics chant, "Control what you can," Aurelius believed something else, that your mind is a sliver of divine fire. He called it sympathia, the soul's connection to all things. To Aurelius, nothing happened in isolation. Every pain, every joy, every death was tied to the whole. Not metaphorically, literally. Quantum physics now whispers the same truth. Particles across the galaxy move in sync, entanglement. In his own words, Marcus wrote, "All things are woven together with threads of the divine." In 1921, archaeologists uncovered a strange manuscript beneath a collapsed monastery in Italy, the Aurelian Codex. Inside were records never seen in meditations, rituals, chants, and breathing techniques Marcus performed at 4 a.m. He would wake before sunrise, sit facing the North Star, whisper into the dark, "I am not flesh. I am fire borrowed from the stars." This isn't superstition. Modern studies show that Tummo-style breathwork releases endogenous DMT, your brain's natural hallucinogen, and more. Gamma waves during deep meditation literally synchronize with Earth's geomagnetic fields. His second law was clear. If you forget the cosmos, you forget who you are. He wasn't a man trying to survive the empire. He was the empire, dreaming in human form. Part 3. Memento mori. The death trigger. Death is trendy now. Memento mori coins, tattoos, coffee mugs. But for Aurelius, it wasn't aesthetic, it was war. He kept a slave behind him. That man had one job, to whisper during moments of glory, "You will soon be ashes," not to humble him, but to sharpen him. A 2024 German study found that death awareness triggers the locus coeruleus, a brain structure tied to focus and norepinephrine release. It forces the body to wake up, to cut the fluff, to move. Forbidden detail. The coffin ritual. One letter, buried in Vatican archives, changed everything. It was written by Aurelius's physician. describing the emperor's strangest habit. He slept in a coffin every new moon. Psychologists now call this paradoxical intention, facing fear until it loses power. By becoming death, Marcus became invincible. His third law was this: do not fear the end. Simulate it. Then walk away, reborn. So why do modern Stoics fail? Because they want the quotes, without the ritual. They sip their coffees and journal their gratitude. But Marcus Aurelius didn't find peace and comfort. He hallucinated terror. He whispered to the void. He bled for his calm. His rituals were not motivational. They were brutal, mystical, and forbidden. Modern psychology is just catching up. Exposure therapy, somatic breathwork, neurological programming. These are not inventions. They are rediscoveries. And Marcus Aurelius did them 2,000 years ago, in silence. Weak men need motivation. Stoics create gods. The rituals still exist. You won't find